Hello and good morning, all fellow starseeds. This is a general reading for fire signs for mid-month of September 2025. In this mid-month reading, I will be reading from the original Rider Waite tarot deck, the Angel Oracle deck, and the STARSEED Oracle deck. Now keep in mind I'm a new tarot reader, so take it easy on me, guys. This is an experiment. I'm trying something new here. My name is Tiffany, but you can call me Taz. This is my new channel, and I am just so excited to get started for you guys right away. I'm going to start with the traditional Rider Waite, and I'm sure we'll get some interesting messages here for you guys. Can I get the best messages for my fire signs for September, mid-month, 2025. Thank you, Spirit. That was quite a spread. All right, so right away I'm seeing a lot of turmoil, especially in your past. There's a lot of cards in reverse, like this King of Swords, this Ace of Pentacles. Here we go. And this Page of Swords. They're all in reverse. The Hermit is in the upright. It looks like things might have been tumultuous with money. You might have been having to beg and ask for favors from people when you were really disenchanted with your life. The Ace of Swords in reverse, so you weren't making a change. There was struggle. Temperance is in reverse. But now we're coming out of this Eight of Swords because it was in reverse too, and becoming the Emperor, which is the highest masculine energy in the deck that there is. So we're going to go ahead and bring out the Angel deck and see what your angels have to say for you today. Okay, fire signs? So we're going to get a quick reading on your behalf. Can I get the highest messages from our angels today for my fire signs mid-month, September 2025? Seven of Earth, investment, assessment, patience. So like I said, you might have been struggling with your money before, but things are getting better. Things are getting better. The Three of Water. You came together with somebody who you thought you could be financially sound with, but something tells me based on the rest of the spread that that partnership didn't work out. We have the Eight of Water, searching empowerment and fulfillment. You're on this new journey, trying to find yourself, trying to find temperance. The Wheel, luck, progress, and change. See, the wheel is turning in your favor. This is good news, fire signs. Four of Earth, frugalness, extravagance, control. Now I have this feeling with the Emperor and the Four of Pentacles here that once you get stable, you're not going to be sharing because you needed help and nobody was there for you. I see that every time you reached out for help, it was a no. So when people come banging on your door, when you're the Emperor or you're in this frugalness, I don't think you're going to be giving as much, fire signs. And I can't blame you based on the spread I see in front of me, because we got deception and the Wheel of Fortune's in reverse here. But later, it's turning in your favor. It's not your fault that things didn't go your way, but you have to do your best to make it right. We all do. We all just are doing our best out here, right? I'm going to pull from my Starseed Oracle deck so we can find out what the highest messages from Spirit. Deep cellular healing. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. You have to heal both, fire signs. You can't just heal the physical and think that makes everything okay. No, you have to heal emotionally as well as physically, right? Called, soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. You know you're being called, fire signs, and now is the time to do it. Now is the time for this awakening. Don't wait till later. Breath of the cosmos. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. Are you micromanaging the universe? Are you in on it with spirit? You guys know what's going on? Baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Don't even worry about if it makes sense, fire signs. Do it. Whatever it is, that thing you're being called to do it. Now is the time. And I'm going to pull one more from you. Before you, I'm putting those right back in because that was way too many. But, oh, these two insist. They insist. Empathic Starseed and the 7-Star Sisters. Okay, so we're going to find out what all this means for you, and I'm going to read from the book a little bit. And we'll get on the same page here, fire signs. Called. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. You came to Earth with a double mission. To grow as a soul and to bring about a shift in consciousness. The best way to fulfill these personal and collective purposes is to trust what it is that your soul is calling you toward. For it's encoded within the most direct path forward. Your soul has many unique gifts that it came here to share. Some of you may already be aware of, others you're just beginning to uncover. You're being called to remember that your soul intelligently chose the perfect conditions to carry out your soul's mission and share your soul's gifts. If you're being called toward a creative project, a passion, or an adventure, this call is your confirmation that you're facing the right way and that this moment right here is destined. If you're feeling underprepared or thinking, who am I to do that? This card is guiding you to step up and leap. And consider perhaps that your soul has been training for this moment right here for lifetimes. I call forth the soul's gifts and soul training that I've received throughout all of my lifetimes. I'm ready to embody them all without hesitation or fear. I fully commit to being here now. I'm ready to step into my soul's highest and most potent calling. I've been training for this for lifetimes. And I just heard fire signs. You know, we talked about how you're not going to share when you get on top. But God is calling you to. He always does. I know that you have your reasons for the anger I feel coming off these cards. But you have to let it go. And you have to share with the universe because the universe needs you. We need you. So please share your soul's gifts. Share your music. Share whatever you're into. Okay? Because the world needs you. Earth needs you. Step up, as the card says. Step up. Deep cellular healing. Arcturus energy. Physical and emotional healing. Remember, we need both. Physical and emotional. Can't have one or the other. Your body knows how to heal. Healing is your natural state of being. Physical and emotional disharmony can be a reflection of how the world, inner and outer, has been out of alignment. If you're suffering from a mystery or chronic illness, don't allow yourself to think you've done something wrong. Today, it's difficult to navigate our health. If this card has made its way to you, you're being called to focus on your healing in practical ways. To prioritize your health. That means sleep, diet, rest, and and doing the things you enjoy is a form of rest sometimes too, right? Anyway, to be kind and tender to your miraculous body, to give yourself the grounding care you need, to put your body first, to nourish yourself the way you would a newborn baby, to treat yourself with tender care. You may be called to switch things up with your body or your emotional well-being. Call in a team of helpers to support you in navigating any challenges you may be experiencing emotionally. Like I said, if you're trying to get more exercise, maybe you need a trainer. If you're trying to change your diet up, maybe you should do some research online and look up gluten-free diets, or, you don't necessarily have to be vegan. There's a lot of healthy diets out there that could really change your life, and diet, what you put into your body, matters, right? And regulating your sleep, getting enough rest, taking that nap even when you feel guilty for it. Do it anyway. The Arcturans are a galactic group of beings who have mastered deep cellular and emotional healing. They want you to know that it's possible to feel vibration in your body and well in your skin. To have your cells return to everescence and vitality. To find calmness and contentedness. To have a soothed nervous system and a tranquil heart. Cleanse those chakras. Do the yoga. Take some time for peace and quiet for you. I take back my vitality and energy and feel more and more healthy each and every day. My body knows how to heal. My body knows how to heal. It's true. I'd like to find baby steps. That's the one that's jumping out at me here. Those baby steps we just talked about. Taking it easy on yourself. Let me see if that's more towards the front. Baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Even if it doesn't make sense, do it. You're being called to make grounded action in response to your soul's calling. Ground yourself, fire signs. You guys need to ground yourself sometimes, right? To start where you are and begin building in a consistent way. So many people stop themselves from living a soul-led life because they're waiting to know the destination before taking the first step. My intuition doesn't work like that. Our soul is always calling us, every moment of every day. The way to find yourself living in harmony with the cosmos is to listen to your soul's baby calls and whispers each and every day. I don't know about those of you that have kids, but mothers out there, you can hear your baby across the house, across a crowded room of people. You know the sound of your baby. And your soul knows the sound of the child within who is aching for attention or aching to rewatch your favorite movies, snuggle on the couch. It's okay to be a kid sometimes, and even to be a baby, even as an adult. You're being encouraged to start small, bite-size in fact, to put one foot in front of the other, to do one thing every day, to break things down into achievable tasks. Time on Earth goes slower than on other planets. This may cause frustration for some starseeds, who can expect a faster pace of manifestation and thus give up before the seeds begin to sprout. If you resonate with that, it's time to opt for consistency over urgency. Time to take baby steps in the direction of your calling, to remember that you don't need to have it all figured out or know exactly where the path is leading. You don't have to know every single step along the way before you set out on your great journey. You just need to take that first step. What's one simple baby step that you can take in the direction of your soul's calling, fire signs? Think about that. Think about that. And then we have Breath of the Cosmos. My will to thy will, micromanaging with the universe. When we rely only on our will, we're micromanaging the universe. And resting the natural flow of life. We're not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmo intelligence and relying instead on our personal growth. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time forcing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can too. You ever met someone who's trying too hard? You might be that someone. Me too. You're being called to stop micromanaging the universe and to trust that breath of life, to surrender to the greater will that God has for you, to move from my will to thy will. When you surrender to the greater will of life, you will begin dancing with the rest of your life. When you bow to the great mystery and say, please use me, please show me the way, little by little, you find yourself living your most fulfilling, authentic life. When you surrender your personal will When you relinquish control and release the way you think things should be and surrender to the greater will, you will find yourself being led to begin breathing the breath of life. I'm willing to stop relying on my own strength and personal agenda and instead surrender to the breath of life. Dear God, help me to move from my will to thy will. Please lead me. Please show me the way. We need to trust in a higher power. I'm a control freak too, fire signs. But it can't be our way all the time. And in fact, the universe has a bigger and greater plan for us. That's all I have for you today, fire signs. I'll catch you next time.